And here we go. We are all set and ready. Let me go and pin this. You did some simple candle workings, right? Absolutely perfect, sweetie. And they're burning beautifully. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. My beautiful Lilith, go and rest your beautiful soul, sweetie. Yes, I know Juanson is running late today, but go rest your beautiful soul, sweetie pie. And I'll try to write to you a little bit later, see how you're doing, otherwise tomorrow, okay? My dear Julie, yes, simple, beautiful candles. Julie, into the following candle spells that you're going to be doing, please add yourself a little bit of cinnamon, unless you already do so. You can always routinely add a little bit of cinnamon. Also, I'm going to say add a little bit, but not too much, a little bit of chili peppers, okay? The dried chili peppers that you use for like cooking, put that on in, but not a lot, just like a couple little flakes. If you put too many, it's going to give the reverse, if you will, result, and that you don't want. Okay, you could add some chili flakes too if you want to. Let me go into your... Okay, well, if ever you do purchase some, or whenever you go to the grocery store next time, tiny little dried chili flakes, they cost nothing. They're good when you cook with them. And they're really good for spells, as much in good spells as in bad spells. All right, so here we go with our beautiful Julie. Then I'm going to come and see my beautiful smile. So that's it, right? He did not respond to any of those. No, honestly, and to his mind, what he does is he responds when he gets something in return from it. Otherwise, he doesn't necessarily respond. So if it's not necessarily into his own benefit, you could say he's a little bit selfish into that kind of way. And I would say, yes, you're absolutely right. But it's the way his mind functions, not just a question of being selfish. Into his mind, if no response is necessary, really, then, why follow on through? And that's what he actually thinks about. So let me go and see how he feels about the messages that you sent him last night. Yes. Okay. Okay, so the picture that you want to send out, you finally did send out. Okay. No, chili flakes. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing, Elaine Tat? Chili flakes, not powder, sweetie. It was a good try. But I mean, it's an addition, my beautiful Julie. If you don't have it, you don't have it. It's okay. But next time you go grocery shopping, purchase yourself a little bit of chili flakes. Yeah. Alrighty. Nice to see you, my beautiful Elaine. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and see. Getting over here, our 9 of Pentacles, followed out by our 8 of Pentacles, also getting over here, our King of Cups. What does that mean for you, my beautiful Julie? It means that we're really quite, like every single card coming out here, this is about happiness. It's about holding on to you. It's about holding on to the outcome. It's about liking what you sent altogether. It's about wanting to put more work, 8 of Pentacles, wanting to put more work into the relationship, into the communication. Why? Because ultimately, you bring him that happiness, you bring him that joy. And if we want to add on to it, look who popped on through, the King of Cups. So even though he did not respond on back towards what you said, he did hold on to it. He did love it. And it makes him feel like he is important. It makes him feel like he's nurtured and cared for. And that's really important for him. So you're making him feel like a king who is so very loved. And he loves that about you. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. I had a very busy day. Had a lot of things to take care of. Yeah, still waiting on news from my lawyer. Still waiting on news from the judge, which is stressful. But other than that, I did a lot of stuff. I did good. I got a lot of my holiday shopping done. I was stressed out for my boys' gifts because I know what to get them, but I put my thinking cap on today and I worked onto it. Why the lawyer and the judge, Elaine? Because I've been in separation since the month of January 2024, and I'm into a custody case with my ex, And then we do everything else that goes along. But at this moment, I'm into a custody case. So, yeah, that's my thing. He's a awful man, and he still gets to see the kids. And he's supposed to not see them as often very soon. But I'm waiting for the final judgment to come on through. Yeah, it's interesting. But I've been like waiting for, yeah, a little while. Yes, it is. It's kind of stressful, but hey. Hello, Mia. Nice to see you, sweetie. Comment vas-tu, Mia? Comment vas-tu, ma belle? All right. He does. He likes your messages. You make him feel like he's powerful, like he's interesting. Now, why hasn't he responded? Oh, well, there you go. Okay, that's what I was just saying. He didn't respond to your messages because he didn't think that it was necessary. And I know that you think, oh, you would think that would be necessary. If somebody writes to me, I'm going to write right back to them, right? Yeah. Oui, ça va bien. J'ai plus ma grippe de la dernière fois, Mia. La dernière fois qu'on s'est vu, j'avais une grosse grippe. Ça va beaucoup mieux. Et toi? All right, I'm back with you, my beautiful Julie, chit-chatting with Mia, who's onto the short seat, onto the other side. All right, getting over here, our strength. Also getting over here, our 7 of Cups. Why are we not on our Knight of Cups? Because we don't feel like we have to. I know. And the pity part about this is, if you ever said to him, it kind of hurts my feelings when you don't write back to me, when I send you messages and you don't write back, then he's going to kind of take that into a way where he's going to feel like a little bit attacked from it. So it's not really necessarily an avenue that is possible. But honestly, it's just because he didn't feel like he had to. Our Knight of Cups is really being quite motionless, not really moving, not really doing anything at this moment. So, yeah. Let's continue on over here. Getting over here, our Page of Wands. See, he doesn't believe that he has to take action. He believes that even if he doesn't necessarily say something, and it's going to be okay. But quite honestly, into his mind, I feel like he doesn't believe that he must answer, but he also believes in procrastination. He doesn't like the fact that he's a procrastinator, but he does procrastinate. It is something that he does have to work on too, because sometimes he reads it, and then he says to himself, okay, I'll reply on back. But then he kind of feels like too much time actually passes on by, and then he feels like, okay, well, this is a little bit too late. There's no point into me actually, responding on back because it's been too late. Probably doing other things, probably going to seem a little bit silly. And that is ultimately why. Yeah. Let's go and see his feelings for you today. But honestly, he's not doing anything in particular. It's just the way that he is feeling. I know, right? You don't feel good at that, right? What is that, Elaine? Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a superwoman, but I try my best. You're a sweetie pie, Elaine. You are a sweetie pie, my love. I think I have superpowers with my kids, is what I think. You read tarot. It clicked. For me, you Googled it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Elaine? You Googled what? Okay, you Google it. Okay, I see what you're talking about. I thought you Googled something else. I'm like, what are you Googling? Okay. So let's go see how he is feeling. The problem with Google is it's a beautiful tool, but it doesn't go into your intuition, doesn't go into your path. It's very general. It's a little bit like those general readings that we'll hear on YouTube and on elsewhere. They're very nice, they're very good, and they could be quite pertinent to you, but they could also not be at all. All right, sweetie pie, here we go. How's he feeling towards you today? Not into a judgmental kind of a way, getting our Chariot, our Strength, and our 3 of Wands. Now, I told you that you're most likely not going to be, that he's going to be, coming on up with a date for you, which you're probably going to end up meeting next week. This is pretty much what it is. We're figuring out some type of a date. You're going to be having contact from him within the following 3 days. It might not be right away, might not even be tomorrow, but within the following 3 days, you will have contact. And during that contact, I feel like you're going to have somewhat of an opening towards somewhat of a date. That being said, today, in regards of you, he's feeling quite strong. Yeah, I know you use playing cards. I know because you often talk about, yeah, you do a little bit of cartomancy. Yeah, you do, Elaine. You use the clubs and all those things. You use playing cards, which is not an easy thing to read altogether, Elaine. Yeah, it's not an easy thing. I do have some cartomancy cards. I do not use them often. I have a count who has passed away. A count, I know, sounds like he's from Transylvania, and I'm not sure. He might be. I would have to look. He passed away last year. He's the one who made my cartomancy cards. Yeah. Yeah, seriously. My mom got rid of them because she felt some bad vibes. She ordered them from the count also. I have a few cards from a few decks from him. Yeah. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. Absolutely, sweetie pie. I shall. We're going to work onto that. We do have our full moon that is coming on up the 15th of December. So smack into the middle of December is going to be our full moon. So we're going to be able to work onto that also. Getting over here, I'm getting our Hanged Man, I'm getting our Two of Wands, and I'm getting our World. Now, the way that I'm still into what he is feeling towards you, what he is thinking about you. He's still into a place that, like I said, 2-3 days, he's being a little bit stagnant. We do have our Hanged Man and we do have our World and our Two of Wands. So we're in preparation to the actual asking of, hey, do you want to meet on up? Do you want to do something? But even if he's not contacting you, know that you're always part of his heart. Know that you're always there and he never ever forgets about you. You're always into his own world, if you will. Ah, you're a sweetie pie, my beautiful Elaine. Oops. One of my elf traps just fell down. What, you're eavesdropping? What are you eavesdropping on? Oh, you're eavesdropping from learning from me. What deck? Which deck is this? Which deck? Which one? I don't know which one, sweetie. Aw, thank you, Mia. You're a sweetie pie. Hi, Brittany. Nice to see you too, sweetie. I'm here to be eavesdropped on, my beautiful Elaine. At the very same time, you can come back and say what you said is true or what you said is not true. Ah. Usually we go for the it's true. Yeah. Spouse, absolutely sweetie pie. We're going to look into it a little bit more. We're going to go and see what causes the delay and the stagnancy for this week altogether. Question of resting. Last week he was a little bit into that phase also where he was resting. He was perfect. You didn't miss your turn, Smile, but you're going to be up in a few moments, my love. So yeah, I'm going to say resting. He is resting, not really doing all that much altogether, sweetie. It's not that he has any problems. It's not that he has any issues. It's not that he's going out on dates or seeing other people. It's really a question of him not really wanting to do all that much, not really wanting to take action towards doing things. I feel like he's got ample enough with what he's got to do into his everyday life, not really looking for anything extra. Sometimes he goes into these phases where he needs extra. He needs extra attention. He needs extra emotion. He needs extra reassurance. But I don't feel like he's into that kind of a place at this moment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How is Toronto so far? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, well, Toronto's far. I'm not quite sure. Is Smile even still in Toronto? I'm not sure you are. Okay, let me continue on. Ooh, I was just gonna get logged out, and I did get logged out. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, Azaria, all your questions, my beautiful Smile, are in PayPal, right? Just want to make sure. I do see them here. I just want to make sure that everything is there. Now, thoughts onto your relationship today, and is Mike thinking about you today? Thoughts upon the relationship. We're going to go here. Thoughts onto the relationship. Okay. Is Mike thinking, what is he thinking about the relationship, and what is he actually thinking about you? Needing to have changes, needing to have modifications to get out of the rut that we're into at this moment, because you're a little bit stuck into a cycle. A little bit, I'm not going to say necessarily a rut might be a big word, but a little bit stuck into a cycle where you need more, you need different, you need changes, he needs changes. You both need some openings. You need to get out of the energy that you're into, and we need to move to a transformative energy where things will be changing, people will be acting differently, therefore you will, therefore he will, and that will actually help the relationship, if you will, grow and go to something that is stronger, grow to something that is bigger and better. So ultimately it is his goal within our 10 of Cups over here, but he's having issues getting to it. Basically, his main issues are he's pretty good at the way that his life is at this moment. Sometimes he wonders why he should actually change things. And the other part of it is, I really do feel as though he's a little bit into a place where it's difficult for him sometimes because he is comfortable into his life, because he's comfortable with the things that he's doing. And sometimes he has some fears, like I've mentioned before, of getting a little bit stuck into those type of cycles where you feel obligated to do things, obligated to talk to people, obligated, once you're into that committed 100% relationship, you have different type of little obligations that kind of go along with it. I don't really feel as though he's completely 100% ready for them as much as he does want them. He wants them, just not completely ready for it. So we have to help him within that confidence to make him and to allow him to be ready for it. Into his lovey-dovey thoughts today about you. I'm actually going to have to say into his lovey-dovey thoughts, he's basically thinking about you, thinking about goodness, thinking about the good times that you guys spend together, thinking about what you do to him. Also, I feel like he's trying to send you some messages. I'm not going to say subliminal, manifestation messages. He's trying to send you messages with his heart, with his soul. And I feel like he's going to be sending you some somewhere between 9 and 10 o'clock tonight. He'll be thinking about you a little bit more prominently, and I feel like he's going to send you different type of messages. He might actually even send you some type of music tonight, some type of clip or some music or something in regards to it, somewhere around the same amount of time. Zaria, I'm coming over to see you, my love. Hold on. Some birthday cake? No, not yet. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. No, unless I'm wrong, I believe our beautiful Lilith's birthday, I think, is on the 7th of December. Oh, on the 6th. Oh my God. Okay, I was close. And you were close too. We just had to go into the in-between, Elaine. In my mind, I'm like, it's a 7. I think it's a 7. It's a 7. The 6th, we were so close. All right, so I'm going to come and see over here our beautiful Zaria. I'm going to move over into the shorts feed after and send out a couple little, what is that? Imagine emoji with speech bubbles. That would be perfect. It does. It did exist, doesn't it? I'm going to move over after into the shorts feed. So if ever you're new, please do click onto hello fish. A nice, is it fish or is it faith? It is fish. All right, click onto the subscribe button and like, and we'll be with you guys shortly. I know, seriously. No, I think so, Elaine. Let me just go and see. Zaria, I'm coming over to see you, my love. Does it exist? I swear there's an emoji with little bubbles that come out of its head. Yeah, I don't know where it is, though, but I think it does. You're not impressed? All right, fine then, fine. I'm gonna stop looking for it then, and that's that. But I believe it does exist onto my phone, anyways. Yeah. All right, I'm giving up onto it if it's not going to impress you. Zaria, sweetie pie, here we go. All right, so into the shorts feed. Anybody who is new, anybody who is there, I'll be with you guys in a few moments. Do not post any questions until mentioned, please, because they will get lost into the chat. Loves. Our beautiful Zaria, sweetie pie. Here we go. Okie dokie. So, okay. How's it going? Okay. And thank you so very much for you, my beautiful love. Well, let's go and see this. And your spell work is going to be redone onto the 15th, my love. So onto the 15th, everything is going to be redone. So I'll let you know how that goes at that point in time. Okay, see how that energy is kind of flowing on through. All right, so just one second. We're going to go and see your first question. Will you and O see each other next month? It sounds, when I say it like that, you and O, it sounds so Shakespearean. Oh, what? I got Shakespeare in mind. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and see. And hold on. So will you and O see each other next month? Julie, we will work on removing this stagnation, sweetie pie. Okay. My Ace of Wands is saying that if we want to, we could probably create it. We could probably make it happen. It's going to be necessary to make it happen, though. It's not just going to happen. So if you do really, really want it to happen, you're definitely going to have to make the moves to make it happen. That being said, let's go and get a little bit more energies. What do we need to know about it? Yeah, there's a lot of things that come into account that we have to balance out through. Okay. Let me take out a little bit more. Woo. There's still delays. So I'm going to say the overall energy is going to be the outcome of a no. So are you guys going to see each other next month? I'm going to say most likely no. Unless there's some type of big change that happens, you end up reaching on out, things are a little bit more balanced. I mean, this energy can change, you know, as much as I do. But for the moment, I'm going to say a no, simply because I do not have the outcome and I still have a lot of things that need to be modified over here. Okay, with our Two of Pentacles. Now, is O going to reach on out soon towards you? You too, my beautiful love, by the way, smell. If ever you want to do something that is nice and simple, simply with your intentions, take yourself a candle, mostly, I'm going to say red or white, but it can red or pink, but it could also be white. Like a little tea candle, even just a birthday candle, sweetie, and it burns out in like 5 minutes, a birthday candle, so it's very quick. Put your intentions into it, sweetie. Add a little cinnamon, add a little bit, like I was saying to Julie, chili peppers. You can add a little bit of oil, and you can roll your candle, if you're using a birthday candle, let's say, or a chime candle, you can roll it into the cinnamon with the oil. A natural oil, any type that you would like, and the chili, and that is going to give you a beautiful spell in itself. Just saying, if ever you do want to try it on out in a fireproof place, of course. I don't want nobody's place burning on down. So, will you and will O reach out to you soon? We're thinking about it, and we think about it. We have a lot of things onto our plate. We feel like we have a lot of things to discuss. We feel like there's a lot that we can gain from this actual meeting and talking and communication. Yet, I feel like we're not quite ready to do it. My Four of Wands into the ultimate position is saying that it's not going to be happening at this moment, but we are thinking about it. The fact that we're thinking about it means that the energy is out there. It is flowing on through. And things could happen. Things could change. So there is a possibility. But for the moment, the possibility of us thinking about it, we're not yet taking action. So hopefully your final destination card over here is going to switch on up and it will be into a positive. But for the moment, I'm going to say no. But it's not because we don't want to. It's not because we're not thinking about it. It's simply because we're not ready for it yet. Now, before I continue, I'm going to go and see if everything is okay into the chat over here with you. Okay, perfect. So keep it nice and keep it sweet and simple, my beautiful smile. Romeo, it's Romeo. Yeah, could be. I don't know. No, I'm actually talking about Zaria into the Shakespearean. Oh, Elaine, you need to contact people who make emojis. You're right. We need new emojis. We need some new stuff like that. Sometimes I look and I try to find, I'm like, I don't know what to have, right? I don't know what to use. None of the emojis actually fit the way I'm feeling. Um, all right. Is a new job coming on in this month? Is going to be our follow-up question. Let's go and see. It's a new job opportunity coming on up soon. What exciting news do we have? All right. Ooh, bada. Ah, hold on. A card evaded. Let's go get it. Two of Pentacles followed out by our Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups. I'm actually going to say, for the moment, for this month, I'm going to say no. I need you to keep on putting a lot of time, a lot of energy into it. But I'm also going to say, be careful and be aware of different type of people that could help you. There could be somebody into the month of December that could give you some type of a connection, and that connection could help you to get a job quicker. So be open to those type of connections. It could be somebody that you know. It could be somebody you know online. It could be somebody that you're just kind of meeting as you go to a coffee shop. It could be a friend of a friend, whatever. There seems to be into the month of December a chance, an opportunity where somebody's going to be helping you to get something, but it's like part of some type of networking kind of a thing going on. So keep your opportunities open, keep that energy completely open so you're staying aligned with that, okay? And to the meanwhile, continue to be very, very proactive because at this moment, the cards are saying more of a no. We need to kind of go back to the drawing board. We need to look again. We need to analyze again. Yet we do have that possibility of somebody helping us on out. So don't lose that into your thoughts, all right? Now, will Owen you have some type? Yes. Let me go and see that. Intimacy into the next month or in February. Okay. Do we still have our Lilith who is hanging on in there? Lilith is a strong soldier. All right, Lilith, honestly, sweetie, you can go and rest your soul if you're still around, sweetie pie. What I'm going to say is the energy for you between you and O. Next month, I'm going to say a no. From here till February, I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to say basically, for me, next month is like not quite. I know it's not happening into the month of December. I'm going to say starting mid-January, third week of January, there is a possibility happening over there because I feel as though the energy is more playful. I feel like it's more passionate. I feel like things could happen if the circumstances actually come along. So we need to continue to have that mutual desire to kind of align. Timing, communication is going to play a really, really big role into the making this a reality and to making it happen. I will say a yes between, but the energy is going to have to align and continue the way it's going. I will say a yes between mid-January and end of February. As for the workings are actually going really, really good. I feel as though they're actually building up the momentum at this moment. It's important for you to trust the process. Focus onto your intentions, but definitely avoid overthinking it. Don't just think about it at all times because then there's too much energy put into it. And then it ends up kind of giving different type of results often. So balance your energy, stay positive, but just let things go with the flow, okay? I did the workings for you. Everything is good. Just see how things kind of unfold. As for you, if you do anything, same thing. You got to put all your intentions into it as you're working onto it. But once you're there and once those intentions are in and the spell work or the candle work is done and finished, then you need to kind of just let it be. Don't think about it. Don't overthink. I know it's difficult, but try not to think about it too much because it allows the energy to kind of free and to kind of pass on through to an easier kind of a way. So as for me, it's going quite well onto my side, my love. Look up. What's up? Oh, absolutely, sweetie. But you have strong faith. I do too, sweetie pie. I definitely do. Hold on. Wait, and you said something over here. Wait. Okay, I'm going to go read because I was not there. What are you going to delete, Elaine? What are you going to delete? Oh, okay. All right. Okay, you can. So you know it's the person that you know of. Okay, perfect. And last time I said something about I did. I definitely did. And you liked the idea, and the next day they stalled it, but couldn't get there. Oh my God. Okay, and that offered to return you to the project manager that you wanted. Perfect, sweetie pie. Okay, good. So maybe that's where the referral. Hi, Juanson. Maybe that's where the referral is coming on in, sweetie pie. Yes, perfect. Here you go. Sending you a whole bunch of love, my beautiful smile. Do not give up. Continue to be strong. Continue to be perfect. Continue to think, but continue to move on forward onto your own way. Stay open to the opportunities as much in love with O as within your career search. Everything is going to end up making sense and everything's going to be okay, sweetie pie. That's it, right? Yeah, I know the idea. I know we don't want no ideas, but yes, I know. I like your idea. I do, Elaine. I think you should make some new ones. You feel more positive energy between you and him, right? And you just got to get other stuff right. That's it. One step at a time, sweetie. We do have the other feed open. We do. It is open. It is, it is, it is. And our beautiful Lilith is going to be leaving because she's not feeling well, sweetie. Yes, but you don't really have a list at this moment, sweetie. It is what it is. See you tomorrow, my sweetie pie. My beautiful smile, I am sending you much love, sweetie. Continue within your beautiful hard work. You've got this. Okay. Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Alrighty, so hold on just one tiny little moment. We are going to go on see Mimi. So Mimi is up next. Mimi from across the world. I'm going to put a little bit of a timestamp for Mimi across the world. Mimi is going to be at 36 minutes. Alrighty. Here we go. We're like loners over here tonight, Juanson. Yeah, seriously, this 6 o'clock live, honestly, I think maybe we'll switch it to the 8 o'clock all times. I don't know. I think 6 o'clock sucks. And people end up coming on in when we're no longer there. Okay, so me. Let me go into PayPal and get your questions. So after many months, things at work are they are better. They're better than what they used to be. Let me go and see. What are they thinking? 2. All right, let's go and see that. And maybe you'll be able to get it before maybe you go to work. I don't know, maybe. Okay, hold on. So we're just going to do this. We're going to go over there. And just give me one tiny little second. Opening on up all questions. We're going to start with work. We're going to finish on up with, well, you know who. All right. How are you doing today, my dear Juan-san? How are you feeling, love? Are you into the shorts feed, Juan-san? I feel lonely into the other one. I think I am all alone into the other one. Okay. Just one little second because I don't know. I'm doing things. Going places. All right. I'm actually going. I'm going into the list. All right, I got it. Okay, so Mimi, sweetie pie. The things at work are definitely getting better. I know that they're not absolutely 100% good yet, but hey, let's go and see what we've got. So, how is work going to be for today and tomorrow? Mm-hmm. A magician coming on through, along with our Eight of Swords, also getting over here, our Ten of Swords, kind of walking away in our Chariot. So, how is work going to be for today and tomorrow? The work energy kind of looks stable, but it does definitely have some underlying, if you will, tensions that are there. I need you to keep focusing on things professional and maintain your confidence at all times. There's going to be a couple little minor hiccups, if you will, but nothing that you simply cannot handle. Communication is definitely going to be key for you over here to ensure that things run smoothly and that they really kind of fall on through within the harmony of it all. Um, as for how do MT and how do CH feel about you today, I'm actually gonna have to say, as for MT seems to be a little bit into neutral, but I'm gonna add a little layer to it. I'm gonna say a neutral to positive mindset regarding you today. I feel like they're kind of observing more than just actually speaking, so they're keeping interactions cordial, yet a little bit straightforward at the same time. As for CH is still kind of carrying some unresolved frustrations, controlled tendencies, I'm going to say. But their energy feels a little bit less directed at you personally today. As for JL and SN, we're going to go and see about them. I'm feeling like we're a little bit lost into all these names, initials. Okay, so JL and SN, are they thinking about you? Kind of feels as though JM seems to think and to view you as, I'm basically going to say, a steadying presence. I feel like they feel like you've been handling things well. They appreciate the input that you put into much more than what they actually show. As for SN has a lighter, a little bit more of a friendlier kind of an energy towards you, possibly actually seeing you as approachable and a little bit supportive. So is your team actually becoming a little bit more harmonious? I'm actually going to say yes. We still have quite a ways to go before being in complete harmony. Not quite sure we're ever quite going to be there, but we're definitely better than what we used to be. So there's some progress into the team dynamics. The energy is feeling like there's that mutual effort to create that better working atmosphere. Though there's lingering, I'm going to say, individual concerns that could still arise. So I'm basically going to say, let's keep fostering open communication to build that trust. Now let's go and see about Mr. Harry. Thoughts and feelings. What pops on through within the thoughts and feelings of Mr. Harry? Mr. Harry, thoughts and feelings. Is there anybody new into the live feed who has subscribed and liked? If you are new, you can ask a yes or no question. Please do post your yes or no question if you do want to have a chance to have it answered. All right, so anything about Mr. Harry, thoughts and feelings? Mr. Harry's energy today feels a little bit thoughtful. Okay, we're thinking about things, we're contemplating things. I feel like he's reflecting onto the past interactions that you guys have had. I feel as though he feels like there's unfinished business. Now, he doesn't seem overly emotional about it, but he does feel as though it is not finished, it is not concluded. So there is a sense of lingering thoughts about really how things are between you. You're a little bit unsure, he's a little bit unsure, nobody really quite knows what's going on and where all of this is going. We're not feeling completely happy about the energy that we have, but at the same time, we're not completely discontent. So we're somewhat into that neutral energy where we're not completely happy, but we're not dissatisfied. We're okay with the way that things are for the moment and the way that things are progressing. Anyways, Mr. Harry feels that kind of a way. Advice, if you're thinking about reaching on out or addressing anything with him, make sure that you keep it light. Consider the timing quite carefully at the very same time. And that's what I've got for you, my sweet love. Hold on. Let me pop on through over here. Oh, it's frozen. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay, let me unfreeze it and go back in. Okay, I'm shutting off the shorts feed. I will reopen it in a second, guys. Thank you, Juanson. It's